Hi and welcome to the video. This is the first video that will kick off the series for overcoming your obstacles and stepping into that leader that you know you really are. And what I'm going to do in this video is to take you through an overview of the program, but more importantly, I'm going to test you a little bit. I'm going to try to get into your mind just a little bit and talk about what you might be thinking right now and see if this is really for you. Okay? So that way you can just move on to the next thing if it's not. It's all good. So I'm wondering if you're thinking like, okay, here's the thing. She doesn't know my situation. My situation is really different. You're right. I don't know your situation. So this is what I'm going to tell you. If you are determined to change something because you are so tired, you don't know where the money's going to, you're stuck in something, you're stuck in corporate handcuffs, you're stuck in a abusive marriage, you're stuck in a life that just isn't you and you don't know what to do about it and you don't know how you got there, but you're feeling like you can't get out of bed in the morning, that kind of deal. Don't worry, because it is in fact all overcomable, even if you don't know where the money's going to come from. Even if you don't know what your life will look like if it looks different, right? It's scary. Because as bad as this is, it's scary to be different, right? If that's true, no worries, I got you covered. How about, oh my gosh, the economy is going to take a downturn or is in a downturn, depending on when you're looking at this. Again, it will happen for you, but you have to be willing to take that first step. So if you're watching this, that probably means you want to take the first step. And don't worry, I have got you, and you can do this. So that is what I want to tell you first. Because your life awaits, okay? Here's what I need you to know. There are 3 things. You can live in alignment with your purpose. Even if you don't know what that purpose is, don't worry. That's part of the e-course. You can feel happy, peaceful, and playful again, even if you hardly remember what that felt like. You can really and truly be that leader of yourself, of your family, and of your community that you kind of maybe have forgotten. Maybe you almost feel like you're a shell of yourself, right? I know for sure that's how it felt for me. When I was in that abusive relationship, it didn't start out like that, right? It started out like I was I was awesome. I was a leader. I was all good. And it really sometimes takes a toll on you. So do not worry, I have you covered. In broad perspective, there are 3 main things we're going to do, and we're going to break it down in several steps. But the 3 main things that we're going to do are, 1, we're going to help you calm your head. So like in my example, the first thing I did when I really didn't know what to do was I went ahead and I went on a trip. I went to the BVI, to the British Virgin Islands, and I took time for me. Because believe me, there was no squeezing in time for me in my gym workout when I was actually in the situation I was in. So that's the first thing. Get that support and reach out. And we're going to get into detail around that. The second thing really is to go ahead and prepare, to build your resources in the background, to do that research, and then to act on it, right? Look for those jobs, research those places to live, reach out to your community, see what help and what resources are out there so that you are looking a little bit before you leap, right? You're not completely leaping completely blind. And the last thing is, and this is really important, some people spend their whole life planning and they never actually do it. And that is to actualize. You do have to take that first big, bold step. And don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm there with you in this process through this video, right? Because you do need to actually take a step. You do need to actually pull the trigger. You do need to actually, accept the job, move out of your home, change your life for the better. So thank you. If this is something that you want, my goodness, I can't wait for you to watch the rest of the videos and get you through the rest of this. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a moment.